baby, I don't need this. Lately, I've been by myself right now, I cannot take no risk. Okay, looking at my jewelry, you might think that I'm a lick. Yeah, these people won't even try me, cause they know I'm too legit, yeah.
What's going on, friends? Listen, Shedeur Sanders put on a show yesterday at the Cleveland Browns 4th training camp session. You already know what he did. Put the tracker up there so the folks can see the tracker. My dog went out there and just lit them up. I can't say a word than that, y'all. Listen here. The boy went out there and put on the show, y'all. That's all he did. He started off training camp. I'm sure the nervous, and since it was his just first training camp of his NFL career, he was nervous. He just was nervous. And plus, he was playing with some bad girls, probably didn't know the plays and all that. Frustrated, senior center, couldn't snap the ball to him. The ball rolling on the ground. But hey, he got through it. That shows you his mental toughness. And he never threw the players up under the bus. He never said anything bad about him when he did the press conference and everything, but he just responded back just like a franchise quarterback that you're looking for did. The way this dude responded the next 2 days. You remember the other day he went 4 for 4. He took advantage of the opportunities that they gave him. And yesterday he just went out there and went crazy. He just went out there and went crazy. And them coaches down there, they had to say, hey, Andrew, hey, y'all need to get down here and see what Shedeur doing. Shedeur down here just lighting these folks up. Kevin, yeah, come on, let's take that walk down there and see what Shedeur going. What the Coach Bottom got going on out here. What y'all got going on? Man, Shedeur out here just doing these folks, boy. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Soon as Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski got down now, what did Shedeur do? Put the video up on the screens while I'm talking. Yeah, just drop back, hit Luke down there by the end zone. Touchdown. Kevin, hey, you see Kevin and Andrew Berry in the gym. God, that boy out there slinging that thing. You got to love it, you got to love it, you got to love it, you got to love it. I just like the comeback. He didn't get down. He didn't worry. He understands what's going on. He done been through it before. I keep trying to tell you, he's the only quarterback on this team that have been battle tested. He got battle tested at Jackson State and at Colorado, as I have said several occasions. And now he bringing that same mentality to Cleveland Browns. Hey, we might have a bad day or a bad play or a bad quarter or a bad game. We got to bounce back as a team. That's a leader. That's what you want in leadership when it comes to one of your players. I'm just trying to tell you, man, it just cannot go untalked about the way Shedeur is performing so far as a rookie. He's showing you right now he's better than Joe Flacco. He's showing you right now he's better than Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel as a rookie in camp. He's showing you he know that playbook. He's showing you he know how to make them checks. And he know exactly where that ball need to go. He ain't holding the ball like we or you all penalize him from at Colorado. He getting rid of the ball real quick. Real quick. And that's what you like. He ain't just standing back there and being no target and letting no defense just run up on him. What are you doing? He looking at his read, 1001, 1002, and get out of there. And go on by the bit. Something hardly we didn't see at Colorado, but once he got to the NFL, he don't translate his game and he don't took it up a little higher. The Cleveland Browns and his teammates know he's that dog. Myles Garrett put that video up on the screen. You see him? Talking to him. Said, boy, I see you out there, boy. You cooking. You cooking, boy. Shedeur saying, boy, you know when I get out there with them number ones and I go up against you, He keep playing that video. He telling Miles Garrett and walk away. Boy, I'm gonna do you now. I'm gonna do you now. I'm gonna do you now. Once again, Shedeur Sanders put on a show for his teammates, his coaches, and the general manager, who was all in attendance at that 4th day training camp practice. And that's a good thing to see. So at this time, let me play. No, hold on. I can't, before I go into Shedeur videos that I'm going to share with y'all. I was minding my own business. We was out to dinner last night. Dinner. And I got this text of a certain video that was sent to me about a person, what they were saying about Shedeur prior to this NFL draft. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. I said, what? So I looked at it. I said, oh my God. I said, you remember that movie when that dude said, that rapper said, I know this who I think it is. I know this ain't who I think it is. So I'm finna play you the clip, and I want you to hear what this certain person said about Shedeur Sanders, and then we're gonna get back and talk about it. Then I'll show you the video, and we're gonna end the show on this Sunday morning. Play that video.
Today, and I'm gonna make a trade. I'm taking Shedeur at number 2. I'm gonna do the obvious right thing there. I'm gonna take Shedeur.
Once again, family, you cannot make this stuff up. Drama. That was Mary Kay Cadney talking about Shedeur 2 weeks prior to the NFL draft.
Today, and I'm going to make a trade. I'm
they were asking her a question about what
2.
the Cleveland Browns
I'm going to do the obvious
coming up to the draft.
Right thing there.
I would trade my picks and move straight up and get Shedeur Sanders. Boy, Lord, pray for her. And now she out there trying to kill the man. What's really going on? Family, y'all tell me what's going on. Why she didn't say, I would trade up and get Dylan Gabriel? No, she said, I would trade up and get Shedeur Sanders. Whew, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. What my girlfriend always say, Calgon, take me away. Well, I'm just trying to tell y'all. But anyway, y'all, look at here. Let's go watch some more videos from the training camp where Shedeur just went off in front of his teammates and head coach and throwing that football. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that was Shedeur Sanders putting on a show for his teammates and his coaching in the practice for this week. They're going to be off today, tomorrow, Monday. They'll be coming back in pads. Now, the question is, the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, have said in this previous interview that him, along with the offensive coordinator and the quarterback coaches, and all the coaches going to get together and decide which way they should go, starting with this quarterback chart or this quarterback rotation. But I'm here to tell you, I don't expect no changes. Too early. The pads come on. You know, Kevin Stefanski already done said you can't hardly judge nothing until the pads come on. Well, the pads come on tomorrow. But still, I'm going to pump my brakes just a little bit because I want to give them a week. A week. Each quarterback a week. I think Kevin Stefanski said they only can practice 3 days with the pads on. So we're going to give them this week and let's see how they perform with those shoulder pads on. Still don't know if the defense going to come hard at them. Myles Garrett them going to let it loose because it came down to crunch time, y'all. It just about, what, 40 to 30 days before they first game? Oh, they got to start making some decisions about who's going to be on this roster. You got, what, 90 players on the team. You got to get it down to 53 by the first game. So it's some players got to go out there and show up and show out and put some stuff on film so they can make the team or get picked up by another team. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I don't expect no big changes for as the quarterback position go. I still think Kenny Pickett going to go first, followed by Joe Flacco. Dylan Gabriel going to go before Shedeur. And that's this week. But the following week, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm telling y'all, listen here. Listen, family. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. And hit that like button. Because I'm going to tell you something now. I'm sure you already know. It's a different game. Football. When you got them shoulder pads on and you're going to come in and hit somebody. Somebody going to get hit this week. Somebody go get hit this week. They gonna be saying, man, I ain't standing the ball. I'm finna pop you. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. They gonna say, whoa, no, but I need this on tape. Somebody gonna get popped. I'm just trying to tell you, you better be glad Shiloh ain't on. Somebody finna get hit. Even though they probably don't want to go real hard, one of them quarterbacks gonna get hit. They gonna get hit. I tell you what. Let Dylan Gabriel take out like he been used to taking out. Yeah. You already heard Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett said, when I broke through there, yeah, I saw his eyes and yeah. Boy, he froze up. Myles Garrett ain't no little dude now. I'm just trying to tell you that. But when these shoulder pads come on, y'all, it gonna be a different beast out there. The adrenaline gonna be flowing. Everybody going to be hyped. Everybody going to want to make a play. This going to be really interesting. Which quarterback can take a hit and get back up? I already know Shedeur can. We don't seen it too many times when he was at, his situation that he was in, where he came from. All right? I don't want to throw no salt on Coach Prime and the Colorado football offensive line. Now, we know Shedeur is built for this. Tell me this. Is Dylan Gabriel built for this kind of action? He played on an all 5-star offensive line. Never got hit. Never got touched up over there in the Big Ten. All right? Well, he on Cleveland Brown team. Everybody keep asking, what about the offensive line? Well, we finna find out. We finna find out, right? These shoulder pads finna come on, and we finna find out. Well, Joe Flacco, he 41 years old. Do you really think he want to get hit by Myles Garrett? Huh? Do you really think you want to get hit by the rookie, Mason Graham, who needs to make a name for himself? He's 41 years old. He can't move. He can't run. He's a stationary pocket quarterback. I don't show you the videos of how he's been performing. I don't show you the chart how Joe Flacco been performing. Once again, he coming in last. He had the worst performance out of all the quarterbacks. Even though he threw a couple times the least reps, but he still ain't throwing but 50%. That's his average. Ain't nothing going to change, y'all. It ain't going to change. It ain't going to jump up to 70 or 80% when the pads come on and when competition come up. Joe Flacco is who he is. And he's worse than he was 2 years ago. Even though some of y'all don't want to believe it, he is. He just is, man. He's not going to be able to pull out no magic wand and say, take me back to 2023. It don't work like that. The NFL don't work like that. They got a different team. They got more younger players on this team. They got really a good defense. Many people don't want to say it because they don't rock with Cleveland. They never have. They just here for Shedeur. But they got a good defense. And Joe Flacco don't want to get hit by neither one of these, nor, I promise you, he don't want to get hit with Philadelphia roll right now. I know he don't. He care less about going out there starting and playing. He just want that check. They don't guarantee him $3 million. He's saying all the right things in the press conference, but Joe really don't want to roll out there, y'all. He just don't. And then you got Kenny Pickett. All right? See how he running around out there? He know he ain't finna get hit. I guarantee you let him run around like that with Philadelphia. That medical tent they got over there, where them Gatorades at, yeah, that's exactly what it gonna be. Boy, you got to stand up in that pocket like that dude right there doing and deliver that thing. Boy, I'm gonna stand up in here, I'm gonna look Myles Garrett straight in his face and gun this thing to my tight end. And if you ever let me get out there with Jerry Jeudy, boy, we gonna do you. Stand up, 12. Stand up in that paint, boy. Boy, look. Boy, you already in legendary time. Stand up, 12. Shedeur Sanders showed his teammate, boy, I put on for my city. And everybody, the social media went crazy yesterday. And the ones who was against Shedeur, crickets. Couldn't hear from Mary Kay. You couldn't hear from Tony Grossman. You couldn't hear from the naysayers. Cricket. They're gonna be silent all week until Monday or to Tuesday. You can't hear. You're not gonna hear from them. You know why? Put that chart back up there. That's why. Balled out. Missed 3 passes. 8 for 11. 3 TDs. Kevin Stefanski. Andrew Berry. Left the top of the field where the ones at. Went down there where Shedeur. Told Shedeur, come on out here with us and run with the twos. And I listened to Gary G. Bush trying to figure out who Shedeur was running with. G. Bush said it was some ones and some twos with a little mixture in there. They had a little mixture with Shedeur. So it sounded like they did a special session with Shedeur. They put some one, mix it in with some twos to run with Shedeur. G. Bush. He said that on his podcast. I went and watched the replay. He said that. Like I said, Shedeur put on for his city. Cleveland. Dog pound. Stand up. The dog pound. Stand up. Stand up. Y'all know who y'all quarterback is. They know who they franchise quarterback is. Don't worry about where Shedeur gonna be on the depth chart this next week. It don't matter. It don't matter. They gotta let Kenny Pickett go out there. They traded 5th round draft pick for him. They picked him up first. So they gotta let him go out there and we already know what the outcome gonna be. They know too. They know. They just can't come out and say it. Joe Flacco, numbers don't lie. Every time they put out that chart, they know. They keeping up their own chart too, they know. It's on film. When they go in that clubhouse and go to that quarterback room, each player in there can see the film work and the production they don't put on the field when they looking at it. Every time I'm showing you the video right now, when they see Dylan Gabriel throw that ball like this and that ball go like that, and he missing on wide receiver, Shedeur in there saying, oh, God, ooh, we bad. Hey, when Joe Flacco, put Joe Flacco up there. When they looking at his video, yeah. DG even looking at Joe Flacco said, dog, what? Hey, Shedeur, yeah. He won a Super Bowl and throwing the ball? Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you, that Shedeur just looked different. He looked different from the rest of them. And this is with no pads on. What do you expect that gonna change when the pads come on? You really think they're gonna get better? When a defense coming at them, when Myles Garrett putting that pressure on them, when Ward, a defensive back, and they send him on a design blitz. You really think they finna sit back there and make a completion? Okay then. All right. You sit there and wait on them. You're going to be waiting all year. It's a reason why the NFL experts have told people all over the world who's tuning in to the NFL network that the Cleveland Browns is projected to win another 3 or 4 games. It's because of their quarterback room and where they got Shedeur. Go out there and say, we're going to name Shedeur the starting quarterback. Watch how that number raise up. Watch how that number raise up. Even though they're lacking another wide receiver, maybe they're not sure about the offensive line, they're going to say, hey, you team him with Shedeur the way he playing. Oh, shoot, man, they're going to get by 8 or 9 games. Maybe 10. Yeah, I guarantee you. Every team is judged by their quarterback position of the team. It don't matter if it's high school, junior college, or the NFL. You judge by your quarterback. Which quarterback can get out there and stand up in that paint and deliver for their football team? That's what it's going to come down to. But once again, folks, hey, Shedeur Sanders put on a show. Put on a show yesterday for his teammates, for his coaching staff, and his fan base. And we salute you, my brother. Legendary time. Legendary. Wrist up. My dog. I'm with you. W12 in the chat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. I'm your host, Bernard Watts. Thank you for tuning in. Only thing I ask, if you hit that like button, make a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. And if you'd like to continue to support the broadcast in any kind of way, join the membership, or you can do it by Super Chat, Cash App, whatever you do to support this broadcast financially. Hey, it's highly appreciated. Once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. See you tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a live show. Come on over and check us out. I'm telling you, we're going to have a good time. All right? Until next time, y'all be blessed.